I think we have forgotten that the Christ story was supposed to be a coming-of-age story. We forgot that the only reason you tell a hero story is so you can identify with the hero, because that's what you're supposed to be. We're all supposed to be the hero. That's the only reason we tell hero stories, is so we know who we're supposed to be when we grow up. Somewhere along the line we were protected from the danger of the cross. See, the message in there is not that he died once for everybody so we don't have to, because death is so terrible we just don't even want to face it, so he took that away from us. No! The point is that he demonstrated that the thing inside of you that's giving you trouble has got to end, so that a better version of you can go forward. The earth calls out to me. The earth calls out to me. She calls out to me, and I listen. And she says, you're gonna return to my body. You're gonna return to my body. You're gonna return to me. You better get to know me now. See, it was childhood that died on that cross. That's the point of a coming-of-age story. The person I have been, who is constrained to, because I said so, just be scared and don't ask me why, rules, has got to end. And a person who will not operate according to those rules takes its place. An adult cannot be satisfied with, there's scary stuff out there, leave it alone. An adult is responsible for protecting those who don't know any better by learning better and sharing that information. As an adult, it is my responsibility to figure out what's going on here, so that I can tell stories to the next generation so they'll be able to do way better than I did. That has always been the job of the elders, to distill the wisdom that comes from a life of success and failure, a life that has gone on for a certain amount of time, and find a way to make that into instruction for a life that totally smokes it. The earth calls out to me. I hear her call to me. She pulls me toward her heart, and I pull her toward mine. I'm drawn toward her body. I lean toward that body. My life comes from that body. It's her life that's mine. For a great while now, it has been our habit to instruct the youth as if they would stay young forever, because we don't plan to die, because Jesus did that for us. Death is the enemy, therefore it's not going to happen to me. Death is the foe that Jesus conquered on my behalf. We really kind of missed the point there. Self-absorption and slavery of the heart are what was conquered for us. And a person arose out of that who had transmuted the laws of space and time. All of these things are supposed to be properties that we see that we can aspire to. If it is not possible for us to do what Jesus did, he said it was. He said we were going to do what he did and more, way more. He was so excited for what we were going to do with what he taught us. And then we turned it into a story about, there was this one guy once. There was this one guy once who came from outside, and he just, clearly he was God, because he didn't seem to be operating by the same rules as we are. And she says, children, listen to me. My children are listening to me. I've been waiting to hear from you. Come and get to know me now. What if Jesus was just an actual grown-up human being, like we're all supposed to be? What if the whole point was that we are to follow that example? What if the Bible really means it when it says Christ in me is the hope of the glory that is to come? The knowledge of the glory of the one mind will fill the earth. We will realize, we will have knowledge that the glory of consciousness fills the entire body of the earth and emanates from the body of the earth. That is the awareness we're coming into. You're gonna return to my body. You're gonna return to my body. You're gonna return to me. Come and get to know me now. We are returning to the understanding that we, as emanations of a conscious living being who has been called Gaia, are the only fit mate for that Abha we have called God. That our picture of divinity is no longer a lonely old man, but that our image of divinity is a sacred marriage in which we realize that we are ourselves suffused with that same power we have worshipped. It is as emanations of this one force that we have our existence. The one force, which has always been and always will be, deserves to be understood better. See, and unless we update our God picture to match our earth picture, we are out of sync. We have a silly old used up God who becomes increasingly Donald Trump-like. The Don is doing his best to show us, he's doing a real good job of showing us what we have made out of God by not allowing him to grow up and be reunited with his mate and to be re-imaged according to our knowledge of how amazing and magical the universe actually is. You're gonna return to me. Better get to know me now.